Hello everybody, welcome to Kushiro Airport. There you can see the three geese flying, just like the airplane I'm about to fly away in, going back to Tokyo today. How you doing everybody? I just returned the rent-a-car. The Toyota rent-a-car is right there. I think all of the rent-a-cars have their offices about, I don't know, like 100 meters or less to the airport. And I'm pretty excited to fly. I've never flown from Kushiro Airport before. This is the East Hokkaido Airport, one of the big ones. The Nakashibetsu one caters to Nemuro, which is another big city on the more eastern side. But it's about an hour away. Kushiro is a little bit more convenient and bigger than the one in Nakashibetsu. The other one in this sort of area in the north is the airport near Abashiri and Kitami. Across the street here. Already you can see the symbol of Kushiro. Those really beautiful white geese. I also noticed another symbol of this area. This is the departures. We're gonna go into the right in a second. But this tour, I hope, gives you a good overview of Kushiro Airport, this live stream, and I'll take some of your questions as I walk through here and see if they have lots of gifts that I can take back home to Tokyo. And what kind of gifts? Only time will tell. Oh my god, this bag is heavy. They got a little cow pasture right here, right in front of the airport. This is epic. This is so Hokkaido. It would be better if you could just milk it and there was an ice cream dispenser right in the back there. No, seriously, it's all asphalt and they put grass here at the airport to represent the cows that I passed driving here. And then there's an owl. Didn't see any of those, but that would have been pretty cool. This is a pretty neat airport. All right, inside we go. Maybe there's an owl cafe. That's more like Tokyo. All right, I've already checked into my flight. I have about 35 minutes, which is plenty of time to get in trouble. Let's go to the end here, and I think we can go up the escalator. I'm flying JAL. This is I'm flying ANA. This is the JAL check-in. And maybe there's an observation deck. Let's go see. All right, on the first floor, what do we got here? This is the arrivals, I'm guessing. There's an ATM, and on the back here, a little bit of a museum. Here are the rent-a-car counters on the right. This is sort of an international airport. They have flights from South Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong as charters, but nothing with the major airline carriers, I don't believe. That's kind of neat. Look at the baby. I hope that's not real and stuffed. That would be kind of sad. Alright, there's a bus that goes into the city, and most of the buses go with the flow of the flights that come in. So if you don't miss the bus, after you arrive, if you are taking the bus either to Akanko, which is the onsen up in the north, go straight to the bus. Don't go shopping here. Get straight onto the bus. If you miss it, there's not another one. Kushiro bus shuttle. There you go. You can screenshot this and zoom. Yeah, there you go. Probably they change times throughout the year. Right, upstairs we go. This is the arrivals, and it's completely dark and closed here. So let's go upstairs. I think there's a gift shop. Hey Joy, welcome. Alright, today I drove from Nemuro, which is on the very east side. This is the easternmost point in Japan. And then there's the Russian occupied territories here. This is Cape Nosapu. And I drove Route 44 all the way past here. Some good drone shots here to the airport. That's That was a nice drive. If I had another day, I would go up here to the Akan National Park, which is so beautiful. You can spend the night there. There's some nature reserves, I believe, but they're a little pricey. Is that the Concorde? I'm like looking, is that a paper airplane or the Concorde? It's very confusing because if they bring back the Concorde, JAL would be the pretty good airline to do it. Wow. Second floor. This is where the shopping and the good stuff is probably hidden. Look at that artwork, nice. Oh, it's really open here. It looks like this airport was redone in the 1980s or I think 1998. That's right, 1998. This is the security to check in, take out your stuff. You got to go through the x-rays and whatnot. You know the drill. And to the right, there's some gift shops here. Any cafes or restaurants? Let's take a look here. Restrooms there. And there's an A&A Festa. I get miles if I buy from there. Oh, there is a cafe here. I think it is, or is that another gift shop? There's the ubiquitous Koibito cookies of Hokkaido. I'm taking you now up to the observation deck so we can see maybe the flight is here. There's mine, the 840 flight. There are restaurants up here on the 3rd floor. Oh, this is an izakaya serving ramen. Check this out. And over here, this is a yushoku. They're serving Western food, mostly Hamburg. That's nice. Those are the cows from outside in the grass patch, and this is the cow on a plate, and as a meat sauce. Oh, this is the supakatsu. So there's a special food that I had. That's made, that very famous in Nemuro, that looked just like that. It was like a breaded pork cutlet on, let's just go to the end here. Breaded pork cutlet on rice with like a tomato sauce. It was really good. Wow. That's where we came in. All right. Welcome, Ryan. Let's go out to the observation deck here, see if we can see the flight, and then we'll mosey into a gift shop and try to get something for Kanai back home. She said just get something delicious. I can get behind that. Chan, I'm guessing you won't need directions. I can put you in touch with the pilot. Open! These aren't the droids you're looking for. Okay. Well, works every time. Most of the time, it works every time. Name that movie. I hope that's not my flight. That's not my flight. I know because it's JAL. Look at the props on there. That'd be bumpy. So for the longest time, the last 4 days, I was blessed in Yubari and cursed in Nemuro. And now the sun has come out and we have blue skies. This is craziness because I thought, I was hoping that I would have blue skies. The wind was so bad, the drone shots really were nervous every time I took the drone out. But I got what I needed to get shot for this episode on the Hanasaki line, even the last station. What is that? It would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if we got, oh, that's just the light. If my flight coming in, right? Because I think it's not here yet. I think there's an ANA flight that's coming in from Tokyo that's going back to Tokyo. Whoa! Sometimes you wonder if there's a higher power in the universe, and then you see something like that, and you say, yes, there is. Look at the light streaming through a break in the clouds over there. That's just beautiful. Wow. No, that wasn't my plane honking its horn. I don't think it's rain, but look at the angle that the sun is coming at. That's so cool. They call that Jacob's Ladder. I saw the movie. It was pretty freaky, but I was only 12 or something back in the 1980s when that came out. That's a cable. iPhone decided to focus on that cable. Peso, don't do this. Just saying. Yeah, it's been pretty. We had a pretty good adventure in Hokkaido for a week, and now it's time to go home. I got some leads on more episodes. One of the reasons why you take your time with filming and meet people and talk to people, and I like to add interviews into the episodes, is because you meet new people and come with new ideas. And up here, check it out. Oh gosh, this is hard to see, but it says Kushiro Airport in English. You see that? I guess you can see that from the plane. I'll have to put that on Instagram. Oh, there's some people waving at me. Didn't you ever see a guy holding a stick with a camera on it before? There it is, Kushiro. We are really out there. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of international tourists that get on a plane and go to Kushiro, but I hope that maybe people will. Because, hold on a second. Because everybody seems to do the same thing, and I get that, right? Maybe you want to see Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Himeji Castle, go down to Hiroshima, spend a night on Miyajima, or just do a day trip there. Everybody does the same path. I'm hoping for those of you that have been watching this series for a long time, you know there's another path. There's another way to go. And I've had so much fun. That's a jet! Do it! Start those props up. That's revving. Paul S. writes in here, thanks for the content, John. Looking forward to getting back to Tokyo from Australia. Indeed. If they start with the props, I'll let you know. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be great. I think we're not that far away from it. Whoa! It looks like they're hostages. Going single file. Like they're being taken aboard a prison flight or something. It's funny to see people that small on the tarmac. This could be Con Air. You see Nicolas Cage? Anyone? No? On digital Zoom. You see? It's weird to see people like that walking on the tarmac. All right, let's go over here. Oh, look how small they are. That little plane makes that much noise. Whoa, that guy's got bags strapped on him. What? Okay, he's holding something under his arm. Wow. All right, you know what? That's really loud. I'm going to escape. So take a look one more time at an identified Jacob's Ladder. Thank you for letting me know that that's what it's called. You know what? Naked HD, I can't believe you're back. Fake account number 2. 1,000. All right, let's go back in the way we came. I think that's that idea. That's crazy, that sound. Now, they do a lot of chartered flights here, a lot of international charter flights. Not that many domestic flights coming into Kushiro. Not that many going out. Usually, I forget how many flights ANA had here, but in the morning, people will arrive here, and then in the evening, people will depart here. So then they just shut down the arrivals in the evening. That way they can allocate the staff better. So that makes a lot of sense. You could possibly do a day trip to Kushiro too. You come in the morning, you leave in the evening. All right. I'm just kind of sad because after 3 days, and it's really cold. Kanai said that it was about 30 degrees Celsius or like mid 80s in Tokyo. Well, it was 10 degrees Celsius or 50s up here. I had the heat on last night. The temperature difference between Hokkaido and Tokyo at the end of May and June it's striking. The cherry blossoms just ended in Nemuro about 2 weeks ago, by the way. Just throw that out there. So if you do come in May and you want to see cherry blossoms, you can go to Nemuro and see them there. It's true. They have a place called Meiji Park in Nemuro. That's one of the last places where you can see the cherry blossoms. There's a beautiful tree, and it's around right after Golden Week too. Around May 10th, it starts to bloom. I want you to that's 2 months after Tokyo almost. It's crazy, right? And there were still some cherry blossoms in Nemuro when I was there. Just different varieties that were blooming late. It's crazy, but that's how cold it was, and I'm kind of feel refreshed because Tokyo is going to be oppressively hot starting soon with the rainy season coming in. All right, mask back on for the flight. All right, one thing that you should never do is fly drones here. Here's the rule. Actually, here's the law. You can't fly near airports. You can't exceed 150 meters. That's true. So if the police catch you, they'll check your flight log on your drone, and then you can't fly in the cities. So the drone rules are pretty clear. You have to stay 30 meters from people, buildings, and vehicles. And you have to keep your drone within eyesight. I have very sharp eyes, so... and you can only fly during daylight hours. So these rules here, you can't fly drunk. That's kind of... Every time. All right, let's go shopping. Anybody bring their credit card? Wow, look at the nature. This airport is just surrounded by it. That might be the nature reserve up over there in that direction. All right, pan to the right here. Let's see what they got in the ANA Festa store. This looks like a Kushiro confection, kind of a cake with cheese cream inside. Not a big fan. Rice is always good. Woo-hoo. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. They have smaller versions too. Hokkaido butter. Whoa. And there's the Hokkaido Pringles, scallop flavored. right, let's go see what's on the other side here. Oh, hey, they have a Yubari Melon Haichu. Whoa. Gotta send that to the daimyo. Alright, let's cut across to the other side. See if they got anything good in the gift shops over there. And then I'm gonna go in because I got so many batteries, it's gonna take me an extra couple of minutes to go through. Flight's in 40 minutes, so we got time. So what do you think of Kushiro Airport? Leave me a comment below. It's a regional airport. This is a lot nicer than some of the other regional airports, but a little bit smaller. Gives me just a little bit smaller than the Tottori, the Yonago Airport. Kind of got the same feel. Blue Sky is the JAL shop, so I wouldn't get points if I used my ANA credit card there. But this one has a lot more choices. Oh, these great butter sandwiches are so good. All sorts of cheeses. Whoa, that's a Koibito beer. That's the company that makes those cookies. Yes, please. I gotta get one of those. Oh, the Air Do flight just landed. Air Do is AIRDOO. You can see that flight, the colors of the thing. That means Air Hokkaido or Hokkaido. Air Hokkaido. So let's clue you in. It's now part of the ANA group, so you get some miles if you fly Air Do. I think my flight is Air Do actually. That might be it. Huh. Not Air Do? Yeah, Air Do. I say Air Do, I don't know. They didn't explain it very well, did they? Air Do, Air Do. So there you go. I'm not gonna take you inside because it's just a gate. If you wanna see what the gate looks like, there you go. Inside this, I don't see any shops, so I'm guessing you probably wanna buy your stuff. Oh yeah, the flight just arrived. People are disembarking. So you probably want to buy your presents before you get onto your flight. So that's what I'll probably do. Hairdo. Ryan, that's not it. All right. So there you go. Soon there'll be some international tourists flying in through Kushiro. I do think that the domestic flights do help a lot, meaning I know a lot of you want to get JR rail passes, but it actually makes a lot of sense if you fly to one end and then you take the rail pass up instead of just rail passing all over the place. You can save yourself a lot of time. And when you're here in Japan, if it costs you thousands of dollars to get here, time is actually very valuable. So flying might be a good idea. I flew in through Chitose, and I'm departing from Kushiro, so I don't have to drive the whole way, and I think that's pretty good. Gosh, it was a tough drive last time. I drove all the way from Nemuro to Chitose. That was 6 hours. The gas and the tolls cost more than this flight, so just put that into perspective. Just makes more sense. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope that this tour of Kushiro Airport was useful if you're thinking about flying in and out of here. It's a pretty nice airport, and it's a good gateway to Nemuro, to the central area to Lake Akan or Akanko. And if you're here for nature, this is the best place in Japan, I think. See you later, everybody. See you back in Tokyo.